Welcome to the Hall podcast. Today I've got Emilia DeSalvo.
Hello.
Our staff member here at Local 170. And this episode, we're going to talk to you about the mobile app that we have, Local 170 mobile app. So it's live now. We've had it going for how long?
Since the beginning of January.
Beginning of January. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to show you some screenshots. So during the podcast, you'll be able to see some examples of the things that it can do. You can access the app both on the App Store and the Google Play Store. Is that right?
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. So first of all is we'll show you the access on how to get onto the app once you've downloaded it. And of course, if you have any problems, you can always contact us at the local so that you can, if there's a problem with your member number or your access number. So the default when you download the app is what, Emilia?
The default password, I'm just going to.
So you're going to open the app.
I'm going to open the app.
Where's? Oh, there it is. There.
Yeah. And this is the default screen that you get to when.
So that's the your UA card number that you have.
Right.
In your wallet. Okay.
So we are going to enter a fictional member.
We wouldn't want to give anybody's personal information away.
No.
Wish that was my card number. That'd be super easy.
Yeah,
there we
exactly.
go.
There we go.
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan. Hi, Captain Morgan.
Okay, so he's been to more parties than anyone apparently. So you've used your UA card number.
UA card number.
And then what was the password?
The last 4 digits of your social insurance number. So that's the default the first time you're signing in.
Right. So after you've signed in, you can go on and change your password. And that's also the same password that you use for your membership only section of the website.
Right. So when you log in, this is the first thing you see.
And this is referred to as home.
The home page or home screen. And this is where you will see your years of membership that you are with the local. So since you've been initiated. So Captain Morgan here has been here 61 years. So
what are those green icons there?
those are his pins of achievement, if it's a he. Those are the pins that you get at your 25, 30, 40, 45 years. So
okay. So the recognition pins are the actual, they're like a photo of the physical ones that the members get.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So Captain Morgan's been there 61 years. So he has gotten up to his 60-year pin and working towards, I guess the next one would be his 65th.
So every 5 years, the members get these pins at the long-term service awards. Of course, during COVID, we haven't been able to have those awards. So last year we just mailed them out to everyone, but hopefully in future, when the pandemic is over, we'll be able to have our in-person parties again.
Right.
What else is on the homepage?
So the next thing is notification. So we are able to notify members of anything happening at the local in case we need to get in touch with you really quickly. You'll find that right here on the homepage. So this is the welcome notification we put out on January 3rd, but we could also use it for inclement weather. Office is closed today. So this will send a notification right to your phone like any other app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My cue card says that there's dates and board position and card number on the homepage.
Oh, yes, there is. You got to just scroll
down. Okay.
So if you scroll to the bottom of that, you'll
so those are the list of the messages that were on there. Okay, great.
Yeah.
And then list positions. So that's the position that you'd be when you're on the board not working.
Exactly.
And Mr. Morgan, Captain, he owes some money. It says here, dues owing. So that's why that's
nice and red.
What would mine show?
You would be green.
That's right, because I paid my dues up until the end of the year.
That's right. So if you're in arrears, it'll be bright and red. So you will have a notification that it's time to pay your dues, which you can do on the app, which we'll get to later.
So I paid my personal union dues this year using the app, so I can verify that it works. And if a member doesn't pay their dues, then all the functions of the app will not work. So if you keep your dues up, then you have access to all of these tools. And then card number. Okay, so there's, we saw Captain Morgan's card number before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right.
And his status, currently is dues owing.
Yeah, he's active, but he's got dues owing. So.
What is this little thing at the bottom here?
That's an upload certificates tab where you can upload your skill certificates. We keep a record of all the skill certificates for all our members. So if you have your Red Seal certificate or your Cross Connection and you've got it on your phone, you can just upload it right from the app. And
so we can click on there now?
You can click on there now.
All right.
So why don't we try that?
Let's try that.
So it takes you right to the Outlook app or whatever if you're using Gmail. And from this email, you would just upload any certificates that you would like us to upload onto your file, because we keep it as a record for you.
And let's say I had a fake red seal steam fitter certificate that I made in my basement. What happens to this when I send it to you?
So it gets verified by the school, and if it's not, they won't upload it. So,
right. So they would take the red seal and phone the industry training authority or the whoever has jurisdiction and verify the name and the certificate before they upload it.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I guess that's handy because then I could show the contractor or my employer my current certifications.
Right.
Excellent.
Yeah, and actually you can do that from the app too.
Oh, I can do that right on the app. Yeah.
Yeah. Show them your certifications. If we have a copy of it, you're able to show.
Okay. The next.
I just wanted to add about,
absolutely.
there is the calendar of events, of the upcoming events, so which is linked to our union calendar. So if you, for instance, our next event is the day of mourning on April the 28th. So you can log into that and just get more details on it. If you scroll down, it'll tell you what the event is, where, and how you would register. So
excellent.
Upcoming events are in here, upcoming meetings, and what you would do to join your.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think there's another. We can also access that in a couple places, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So back to the home screen, and what's the next tab?
The next tab is the profile tab. This is.
Well, Captain Morgan, we should put a picture of him in there.
We should.
We could actually do that right now.
We could if I had a picture. But
well, you have a browser there. You can search for a picture of Captain Morgan. Right?
I don't know if I could.
Well, I bet you could.
This will come to my. I don't want to show my pictures out.
Okay, so Emilia apparently has some pictures on her phone that she's not willing to show. The shade of red that her face is means we should move on.
I think so.
Okay, so you can add your own picture. I've done that myself, so I know it's possible. And then what's underneath your photo there? What are the things that are underneath
So
that?
this is all the information we have about you as a member. So your address, your phone number, your email, and
What does it start with? We go right to the top?
starts with your name,
Oh, your name, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again, yeah?
card number. Your
And then
information
your
again.
main, I guess trade classification, you could have more than one, but that's your main,
That's the main
what
one.
you joined the UA as, right?
That's the current one we have.
Okay.
Because you can only have one trade listed at a time.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you can see Captain Morgan is a union man living on Union Avenue. That's Burnaby, actually.
Yeah. it is.
It's that street around it.
That's
Street in Burnaby.
street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's not his actual phone number, so don't bother with that, but it may be his cell. Okay. And I'm guessing we're going to get a few emails at Captain Morgan 17.
Actually, 170.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. And when he was born.
And his initiation date.
Okay.
So if any of your personal information is incorrect, you can actually edit it right from the app. So if you change your address, you would come right onto the app and change it from there.
Right.
So,
And it's important that everybody has a current address, email, and cell number of contact, not only for dispatch, but for special meetings. We're able to send out emails and directly to each member. So having a current information, having the member be responsible for it. It used to be a form that you filled out, and then we changed it. Now it's totally up to you to change that information because we want people to keep it current, and we're not interested in your personal situations and where you are, what you are doing the day before. We just want to know where you are today so we can get a hold of you. So,
right.
Okay.
And from here, you can also change your password. So
Okay.
we talked about it being the last 4 digits of your social insurance number before, and you want to change it. This is where you would do it. From
Okay,
this
excellent. We can do that ourselves.
We can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next tab.
Tab
The
is
next tab is strictly for,
payment of your dues. So,
okay.
yeah.
So
you-
this shows what?
So this shows that Captain Morgan owes $103, and they can make a payment of 1 to any number of months that they'd like.
Right.
Simply press the number of months you want to pay your monthly dues. It asks you for a credit card number, and it processes it for you on the spot. And it'll send you a confirmation email as well to the email that we have. So,
Yeah, so again, important to have current contact information on file. And it generates a receipt automatically, which will go directly to your email on file, and then your dues are paid.
dues are paid.
It's important because if you don't pay your dues, there's a reinitiation fee to the local, and you get cut off of some of the services. So make sure your dues are kept up to date. Right, next tab.
Next tab, referral lists, and you can probably talk to this more.
Yeah, the referral lists are basically what we refer to as the board.
Next tab is the referral, is the bid on jobs tab.
Which we don't also have a beta for, do we?
We don't.
But that's okay. We shouldn't need a beta for this because here's some available jobs right now. They're not specific to any one particular member at the time. So this is where you can bid on a specific job.
Yeah, so you would simply just go onto the job. It would list the details for you, and if any of the jobs have been taken by anyone, if there's more than one list position. This one in particular was filled already, so it will give you information on who the job was given to. So.
Okay, and we'll move on to the next tab. What's the next one?
This one gives all the filled jobs in the last 2 days. So
oh, okay.
It will give you a history of
bid on jobs and then fill jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And let's move on to the next tab, which is special messages.
Yeah, special messages. So on this tab, you're going to find all the latest information that we've put out. The first tab is the business manager notices to members that have been sent out. So if you just click on that, you can find every notice that's been sent out to the membership, whether by mail or by email. So it's at your fingertips. So for instance, the last thing we sent out was the convention election results. So you can access that from your phone. And
also available on the members only section of the website.
Right. In the next section, we've got copies of the newsletters up to the latest issue. You can go back to as far back as 2018.
And the annual general reports, which are important because that's all the previous ones since 2018 are there and available. So you can compare the financial situation of the local or do some research on a specific subject or see what we were doing at the time. So they're good sources of information for sure.
This one is probably our most used tab. It's got all the collective agreements listed. So for instance, if you go to the standard CLR one, which is our top one, you can download the agreement right to your phone and just see it right on your phone. So it's pretty helpful if you need to have a quick reference of something.
And we put that in, it's in the exact form that the agreement is in. So it's really handy for you to have that at your fingertips. There's some a list of them there.
Yeah. So every other collective agreement is up to date in here as well. So if you're working under the CASA agreement, it's there. And there the Site C agreement, it's also there. So it's accessible, downloadable to your phone. And yeah, so it's available.
And what's next?
The Constitution and the Ritual, just documents here for your information.
Yeah. It's every member's responsibility to know those documents. So handy to have on your phone. If you have any questions about it, obviously give us a call, but they're there available to you. You don't have to go look up a website or try to go find the current version. We will make sure they're posted there. We
also have the latest version of the bylaws for the local. And right now we've got the notices of motion in there for our upcoming AGM. So we've just listed them there for everybody to have a look at so that you know what the rules of the local are at any one time.
Great. There's a new section that we've added here. And this, I guess we were forced because of COVID to do this, but it's a good idea that we're going to continue to do is we posted the congrats to the long service.
Right, right. So we're always talking about doom and gloom. Thought we would put some happy stories in here. So we put the list of all the long service awards recipients, which like Al said, we weren't able to do this year because of COVID. Everybody's name is listed who would have received an award, and we ended up sending them pins to their home. So we would like to put good stories here. If some members have stuff that they want to share, kids have got scholarships or whatever, send us in and we'll post it and let everybody know.
Yeah, similar to some of the UA magazine and some of the other affiliations we have. That's a common thing. So
yeah,
please send us our stories, your stories, info@170.com, UALocal170.com. And the last one there is.
Yeah, because we just had the delegate selection, we had a tab in there inserted for the notification regarding. So we have a list of delegates and the notifications that were sent out regarding the election. So just all important information that we've sent out that you might have missed in a mailing out or you might have missed in an email. It's all here for you to reference in case you want to check back later.
Okay, then I guess that deals with all the tabs on the home screen.
Right.
But then we have this I guess it's like a pile of files is what it's supposed to be.
Right.
On the top left-hand side of the screen.
Yeah.
And that brings you to this pull-down menu.
Right.
And this has kind of it's a fun little feature. I guess we have it on our iPhones. Those of you that have it, is what is that toggle?
The night mode versus day mode visual. So if you're
Technology at its finest.
Yeah, it seems a lot of the resolution's better on the night mode, but it's whatever your preference is, so you can change that out.
Okay.
You would sign out from this, what they call this drawer. They call this a drawer.
A drawer, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess it's supposed to be a filing tab.
Right. So on this, when we were talking about the skills everybody's got, this is where your skill certificates would ultimately end up. So if you send us a certificate, you could actually download it right here from the app or show it to an employer right here from the app.
Okay.
I don't have one actually uploaded in here, but if there was one here, we could upload it and just show it right from the phone.
Okay. And then what is next?
This is my previous dispatches. This was based on member feedback that they wanted to know what their history with.
Yeah, so I did go on there, and it's got back to my first job on there anyways.
Yeah.
So there's quite a bit of history in the database, and it's a common question that we get from the members. So you can see the dates that you started, etc.
Next tab is the tax documents, which is your tax receipts for the last couple of years. So the 2021, the 2020 and 2019 tax receipts are there for download. So
it's also a common question that we get at the hall. When are the tax forms coming out? Well, the second they're available to us, they'll be loaded up there, and you won't have to wait for the mail. It also saves us how much, Emilia, in mail?
Yeah,
we're currently still mailing them,
yeah.
But in future, we'll be saving
$3,000 every time.
Every time we don't have to do that. So that's a better use of the members' money for sure.
And a lot of the time that goes missing. So we get a lot of calls of people wanting copies for their accountants, and so it's a good, useful tab to refer to.
Okay, what's the next?
Next one is the calendar. This is you're referring to different ways to look at the calendar. So this is the calendar view that is actually on our website. So it links right to our website. So if you go into a specific day, you can see any events coming up. So regular membership meeting on the 8th, and then again, you can get to details of the meeting, what time, where it's at.
Okay. Then back to the
this is where you can see your
notifications. That was the same as before. So the calendar notifications also are available on the left menu. And what's the next one there? Contact us.
Contact us. Right. So this is where you can get in touch with us. All the phone numbers are listed in emails, and it just directly takes you to your phone app or to your email. So
you no longer have to dig for that business card that you may have the current information. All the information's there at your fingertips, and you can just click on one of those,
right,
and give us a call or send us an email, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. And then this next one's pretty cool. There's he may need a harness, but that's pipeline, so he's got 1 foot on the cribbing. I guess that's don't show work safe.
No.
I don't know what he's hooked up to, the crane maybe. Side of him.
We just upload different pictures here. So if you got a photo you want us to upload, or sometimes we put notices up here. So just something to grab your attention when you're on this part of the app. So, and then the web links tab, if you just click on the little corner there, it takes you actually to links to our website.
So these are all hyperlinks to our website. And where else does it go? There's one for training. Where does that go?
The training one should take you right to UAPC's website.
UAPC. Okay.
Yeah, and so that's available right there as well. So good links for you that you would probably be looking for on the website. So
okay. On the bottom of the links, I have a note. What's on the very okay? So we've got there's a bunch here like organizing 125th anniversary. In 2023, Local 170 turns 125 years old. We'll be doing another episode in regards to that. But here's kind of a neat thing here. This is a live countdown.
Mm-hmm.
So well, you can see exactly when we're doing this podcast.
That's right.
And it's a live countdown to the actual 125th anniversary of Local 170. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
And at the bottom, there's also application forms. So our door is always open to qualified tradespeople and people interested in apprenticeships. So if you know anybody that is interested in joining the local, please show them on your phone, and you can download the application from the website and have them fill it out. That's kind of the whole start to finish on the app. Do you have anything else you want to add?
No, other than if you have any suggestions or if something's not working, by all means, let us know. Like we're ironing out little glitches here and there. So people have been really great with feedback. So keep them coming.
Yeah, one of the examples we had was one of our members was trying to download the tax document and their specific phone. It defaulted to a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Because of the settings in the phone. So yeah, if you have anything that isn't working, let us know. And if you have any suggestions, contact us. Okay, thanks very much.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Enjoy.